16 driving hacks from experienced drivers. Are you an experienced driver? Then you surely know that having a car is not easy. You have to deal with many little problems all the time. A scratch here, a window crack there. You also have to watch out for the safety of your car. Do you want to learn how to keep your coffee cup safe at speed? To make your life easier, we collected some tips that are useful for both beginners and professionals. Please give us a like for our efforts and tell us about your driving habits in the comment section below. 16. Nail polish can almost hide a small scratch on the car's body. Now, the biggest problem here is to find a nail polish tone that matches the color of the car. But with the current abundance of this beauty product variations, it's not going to be hard. Well, after you find the perfect match, put some on the scratch. After the nail polish dries, just buff the scratch a little to make it smooth. 15. Clear nail polish can stop a windshield crack. Yeah, you see, this nail stuff is helpful. If a rock hits your windshield and made a deep crack, over time it will only get bigger and bigger. To combat such cracks, use clear nail polish. Put 2 or 3 layers on the crack and it will stop the crack from growing. 14. Turn the steering wheel when you need to leave the car. You've probably had this unfortunate situation. You park your car in hot weather and leave it for just 5 minutes. Though when you come back and ouch! That steering wheel is already too hot to touch. To avoid this, turn the steering wheel 180 degrees when leaving the car. The part you use to drive will stay in the shadow. 13. Get rid of the bright sun. This is a famous pilot's trick. In order not to get blinded by the sun, take an acrylic sheet and put it on the windshield. Acrylic is easily attached to the windshield thanks to static electricity, and it protects your eyes from ultraviolet rays very well. 12. A bay leaf to prevent car sickness. If you've got a long road ahead of you and you're worried that you might get car sick, there's a fantastic solution. You may be surprised, but you just need to put a bay leaf under your tongue. It contains special chemicals that relax the stomach and the nervous system. 11. A smart sunglasses holder. Are you one of those people who doesn't know where to put their sunglasses in the car? There is just the place. Put them on the sun visor. This way, you'll make sure your glasses won't fall on a bumpy road. You can also put your parking ticket there to keep it safe. 10. A lemon helps to prevent drowsiness while driving. Unexpectedly, but some citrus fruits work just like a cup of coffee. If you're feeling a bit drowsy when driving, put a piece of lemon under your tongue. This will wake you up very quickly. But still, we don't recommend you to drive when you're tired. 9. Enhanced cup holder. This advice will come in handy to those who find that their cup holder isn't reliable enough. Put a little silicone cupcake case on the bottom of the cup holder. This way, your coffee cup will be secured inside, and all the little pieces of trash will be in the case. Additional bonus, cleaning the cup holder will be much easier. 8. Hang a tennis ball in the garage. This trick is especially useful for people who have only been driving for a short time. A tennis ball hanging in the garage can be a point which shows that a wall is near. The ball will help you to feel the car's size more easily, so you won't drive further than necessary. Hit the like button right now. We've got a couple more cards up our sleeve. 7. Check the oil quality. Now, there's a special way to check the quality of the oil in the engine, and you're perfectly capable of doing it yourself. Heat the engine for 5 to 10 minutes and cut the ignition off. Open the hood and put a couple of oil drops onto a sheet of paper. Carefully take the sheet in a warm place and wait for 2 hours for the oil to dry. After that, check the result. If the edges of the spot are smooth, it means there's no water in the oil. The oil is good. If the center is darker gray, the oil is too dirty. It's time to change it. If metal parts can be seen on the paper, it means that some internal car parts are being damaged. You are using low-quality oil. A light gray or brown circle means there are some particles in the oil that don't dissolve. The oil should be changed. 6. Check the gas quality. Put a drop of gas on a white sheet of paper, blow on it, and wait for the drop to evaporate. If the paper is perfectly white after the experiment, it means that you're using good quality gas. If there's a greasy spot, it means there's some kerosene in the gas. This is how you can check your gas for resin. Put a drop of gas on a glass and set it on fire. After the drop burns, check the color of the circles around it. If they are white, there's no resin in the gas. If they are brown, there's enough resin to damage the engine seriously. Maybe it's time to change the type of gas you use. If you were wondering how to check if any water was added to the gas, here's the way. Pour some gas into a transparent jar and add a little manganese solution. Shake it well and check the color. If the manganese crystals dissolved and the gas became purple or pink, yep, right, it means that water was added to it. 5. Super fast car ventilation. The car left on the parking lot became too hot. You were transporting gourmet French cheeses inside and now it's a bit too smelly for your liking? Well, don't worry. We've got a perfect solution for both of these problems. Open the door and one of the front windows. Then open and close the door on the opposite side of the car. Do it a couple of times. This trick helps to cool down the car quickly, and it also gets rid of unpleasant smells easily. 4. Use static electricity to fight with your pet's hair. If you own a pet, you know how hard it is to get rid of their hairs, which seem to be everywhere, but especially on the car carpets. All you need is a pair of latex gloves. Put them on and rub your gloved hands against the carpet. It'll create static electricity, which in turn will help pet hair to resurface. Afterwards, you can easily remove it using a vacuum cleaner or just your hand. 3. How to avoid car doors freezing. As easy as pie. Put cooking spray on all the inside rubber parts and then wipe it off. It'll save you a lot of time in cold weather. 2. Use potato not to let your car windows fog. Perhaps everyone is familiar with the situation when the windows in the car start fogging from the inside. To prevent such a situation, you need to cut a potato, make sure it's clean, in 2 parts. Then rub the potato on the windows from the inside and let them dry. 1. A road trip with kids. Do you often travel with your children? Use a shower organizer to keep everything you need on the way, from diapers to bottles, with water and some games. Just fix it to the seat in front of you and enjoy your organized ride. Do you use any of these tricks when driving? Do you know others? Let us know in the comments below. And please hit the like button. If this video gets 50,000 likes, we'll tell you about 10 things you're not allowed to do on a road trip. Join us on the bright side of life.